Hey guys, my name is Dean. Here is a quick 5-minute yoga routine you can do to reduce lower back pain. We're going to start the first stretch off in your chair. All right, so the first stretch is called a seated figure four. So go ahead and sit. Make sure that your feet can firmly plant on the ground. And I'm going to move my chair down so I can do this a little better. And then we're going to just cross your left foot over your right knee like this and make this figure four with your leg. Now, as I'm going through these stretches, I'm going to focus on actually getting the muscles working, not just feeling a stretch. And that's going to be the big difference between making this relief last versus creating a very temporary solution. So as you're here, push down through your right foot. You want to push your left thigh toward the chair and try to sit up as tall as you can, even kind of pulling yourself forward and up away from the back of the chair. We also want to flex the toes toward your shin, so flexing the left toes toward the shin. Even kind of grounding down through your hips, pushing down through your feet, feeling your hips and your abs starting to work as you're here. And we want to pull the shoulders kind of down and back. Think about pushing the head up. So we're not just stretching your hips, we're also starting to engage the body and get the muscles that hold you up with better posture, get those muscles working. So that's about 1 minute. Let's go ahead and switch sides. So now crossing your right foot over your left knee. Once again, we want to flex the toes back toward the shin, push your left foot into the ground. You should feel your left thigh working here. Even though we're sitting, we want to be active. Now, it's probably not likely that you're going to remain this active during the day, but even doing a little bit of this now and being intentional with getting your body active is going to help your muscles stay more active during the day, even without thinking about it. So again, keep yourself upright here, push down through your standing foot. We want to push your right thigh toward the ground and lift your chest up, push the top of your head away from your body. And if you can, try to take some slow, controlled breaths in and out of the nose. Do one more breath here. And stick around, because the last pose is really going to help with opening everything up. All right, let's go ahead and move on to our next exercise. You don't need much equipment. You don't need any equipment to do this, actually, and you don't need much space. So these should be accessible regardless of where you are. Next stretch is going to be a standing back bend, but I want you to focus on strength here as opposed to just leaning back as far as you can. So let's stand with your feet comfortably, maybe 6 inches apart or touching if you want. Lift your arms up and squeeze your arms back slightly. Focus on lifting your chest up toward the ceiling, and then try to lengthen the back of your neck. This is a big differentiator here. Instead of just letting your head fall backwards, which is probably just going to make your neck feel worse, I want you to think about pushing the top of your head away from your shoulders and maintaining strength here. So it's not so much about depth, so much as controlled range of motion. So you're reaching up, your legs are active, we're squeezing your thighs. You can even tighten your glutes and press your hips forward. That's going to help get your spine into a bit of an arched position. And when you're sitting, you're in a rounded position with the spine. So a lot of these movements, and you can also take this information into other stretches you'll do, a lot of these movements focus on doing the opposite of what you're doing while you're sitting. Lift up a little bit more. We're holding here for a longer time because it's effective. This is a really good basic exercise to help with fixing posture and helping with that back pain. And then go ahead and relax. You might also feel a bit of an energy boost here, which is awesome. And then next stretch, we're going to go to a standing high lunge. So right leg forward, left leg back. Now, as you do a high lunge, you're going to feel a stretch through the front of your left hip. But we also want to feel the muscles working and engaging, right? We want to add strength to this. So squeeze your left thigh. So you want to squeeze the muscles in the front of the left thigh like you're squeezing your kneecap to bone, right? Getting those muscles working. And then push your left heel toward the ground. At the same time, we want to push your right foot firmly into the ground so you feel your right hip muscles, your glutes, your buttocks working. And then with your arms, we're going to go into a goalpost arms position. So your elbows are level with your shoulders. You might start to wobble a bit like you see me doing here. But balancing is actually a really good way to get the muscles active, so wobbling is a good thing. So with goalpost arms, we're getting the muscles in the upper back active. We're starting to stretch the muscles in the chest, which when you're sitting, right, are really tight, kind of rounding forward. So getting some good opposing work there. And then continuing to squeeze your glutes, keeping your thighs active, which helps you get a better stretch and also is going to help you build strength as opposed to just stretching. All right, let's go ahead and release, and then we'll switch sides. So now left leg forward, right leg back. Once again, press your left foot firmly into the ground, push your right heel down toward the floor, lift your chest up, and then bring your arms to goalpost arms, elbows squeezing back. And you really want to squeeze the elbows back here so that you feel the muscles in your upper back working. So yes, this is a lunge. Technically, it's a lower body exercise, but we're also getting the arms and the upper body involved. So this is turning into a full body exercise. And the most important part of the stretch for your back is getting that hip flexor stretch, because when we're sitting, your hip flexors get really tight. So this is ideally something that you do at least once a day, but you are definitely able to do this 2 or even 3 times a day. So I'd recommend first thing in the morning before you sit down, so before you get to your desk. You can also do it as a kind of a midday break, maybe late morning, and then maybe sometime in the afternoon when you start to get tired, or while you have during your lunch hour. All right, let's go ahead and relax. So there's a simple 5-minute stretching routine. You can do these without the video or with the video. I also have a whole series of all standing postures you can do, so you don't have to worry about getting down on the floor. Go ahead and click over here, and that'll take you to the first episode in that series. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Hope this was useful. Subscribe for more videos. I put out a new video every week. Lots of stuff focused on office workers, and I hope to see you guys on the next one.